Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique Yarns here in Elk Grove, California, and I am happy to be back. Not all together here. I did. People want to know. I got emails. How do I do my re-entry? I take something to sleep that forces me to go to bed. I do wake up a little bit. I call it drugged, right? Because it forces you to sleep, but it's not too bad. I mean, I slept 11 hours the first night, but that's because I was up 24. And then I probably slept about 7 or 8 yesterday, woke up once to go to the bathroom. But if you've ever taken something to sleep, when you go to the bathroom, it's like you're drunk, but it's not
like you're
drunk.
on the ocean.
You're like, hello, let me get there. So I'm still a little tired. It'll take, by next week, I'll be good to go. But I had a great time. When I mean great, absolutely great. I had
what did you eat?
Would you clean the lens?
We'll try.
Okay.
Close your eyes, everyone.
What did I it's interesting. I didn't probably my best, I had great meals. I went out to dinner with Gilda and Laura. I eat a lot of really easy food. So I brought my own protein bars.
Nice.
I feel like I had a couple of pastries because to me the pastries in Germany are amazing. I really wanted a raisin one and they didn't have it. Normally they make it on Friday, so I was disappointed about that. But I had a great time. I walked everywhere. The first day in Paris, I walked 14 miles.
Holy cow.
I never took the metro. I just walked because the next day it was going to rain. So there was one point I walked and I was over a bridge in, you would say, Point Neuf was the bridge, and they were filming a movie or a TV show, a French TV show. So I just sat in an alcove and I knit for about an hour and a half and watched it all happen. I love that because you find more things when you're doing it that way. The protein bars that I like, Melanie, are at Costco. They're called Built, B-U-I-L-T. They're soft. They're delicious. They're like eating a candy bar, which I need those as opposed to chalky. Good morning, Angeles. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so happy to see everyone. I did work yesterday with little Missy Pissy. She was here. But I did bring things back, so you guys will start to see it coming through the boutique. We have to get it all ready to go. I'll share more, but it was great. I would say not enough time because basically I worked the whole time. I mean, I'm trying to think because I worked here Tuesday, flew out Wednesday, basically worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, had Monday and Tuesday off, flew out Wednesday morning. So I think next time Susan will be like, no, I need a couple more days because that's not it's a hard turnaround.
Right.
But great flight. I did a lot of knitting. I will show you my project. It's funny with people who don't knit, like I'm sitting next to, I would see from people from Spain and they never talked to me outright, but you could tell they were talking about me, right? And like, oh my gosh, look at how much she's been doing. And they were staring at me. So you guys did see my sweater last time. And I think I had started the first flower. Now this is knit on a size 4 needle. So it is definitely, it's not a quick knit, but I think it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Wow.
I noticed, I tried it on yesterday for my people. They said I need to do about 5 more inches. So I'll have to see. Maybe you can do a quick block. Maybe we could do a steam block here.
We get the steamer, and I brought the mats today.
Right?
So.
And then we can see like how much it's going to stretch.
Yeah.
Because I do have limited, this is how much mohair I have left.
Well, it's still quite a bit.
It is. I have this much. So that's only 1 skein's worth. And I have 1 full skein. I figure if the sleeves have no mohair,
I think you get plenty.
That would be fine. Because I don't need it to be long. But I love it. This is double-stranded, a fingering with a lace weight mohair. It is definitely chartreuse. This is such a mix of fibers This is back 40, which we clearanced, but I loved this color. Then I have beaded silk and sequins, and then I have 2 from La Bien-Amie that I had purchased last year. I was like, oh, I should probably knit with it. But there's lots that we can do in the store, especially if you're not a fan of mohair. I'm not sure. That's what I'm going to say. Can I wear it? I don't know. I was like, I'm just going to do it anyway because I already bought it. But I like it. This is 2 different colors. So this one's called, this is, I forget what this one, you can see this is more red.
Yeah.
This is more pink.
Honestly, I thought you had Liberation or Jocelyn.
Right? Because that's the thing. There's definitely Dream and Color would be amazing. Art yarns. But I think it's pretty. My Fair Isle is always looser than my other. I'm a very loose Fair Isle because I do lots of stretching. But here's the thing. I don't care. I tried it on. It's a little loose for my style, but I like it. Thank you, Melanie. Melanie had a picture of this outfit, and I literally bought it. Because I think it's so damn cute. Look at these cute pink pants. And I like the top. It's electric. I was like, okay, we got to find something that kind of goes with it. So that's what I was working on. I did really good. Normally, I would put this on the machine and knit the body, but I don't have extra yarn to gauge it. So I'm like, I have to hand knit this one because I don't have it. I don't have enough. And that's the thing. You have to gauge on the machine also. But we'll see. I'm going to say this is, we'll say from here to here, that's 11 hours of knitting. We'll say 9, just to be safe. I napped a couple times. But I'm excited. Maybe I'll be able to wear this to the retreat. That's what I'm going to say.
That would be fun.
Speaking of the retreat, everyone who is watching, I apologize. I misscheduled the email that went out to another month because I was doing a ton of emails. You will find something today with all the details. And for those of you who are like, when's the next retreat? I have actually already reserved 3 nights and 4 days in July for people who want to do it. So that'll come up. So just think about it. I will announce it here first before we actually do any advertising. I believe it's mid-July. I don't know the dates exactly, but it's a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, leave Monday. So, Deb, I am going to make short sleeves because I like short sleeves. I wear them more often. And I have limited yarn, and frankly, I want to be done with it. So, there is that. Hello, Sandy.
Short sleeves are good when you're trying to finish.
I like short sleeves. Yeah, and honestly, I wear them. I mean, you're in Florida, so definitely most of the things I will do short sleeves. Gosh, we have a lot to talk about today. If you read our verbiage, shout out to Knitting Fever. They have done an amazing job. They're the distributor of Noro. I can't wait to show you the new spring Noro that I think is beautiful. And I think great for accessories. I see it as a really simple t-shirt, maybe a v-neck t-shirt. I think it's beautiful, soft, beautiful. All right. Any questions about my trip? You guys can ask away for a few minutes.
Deb says she's a cold-natured Floridian.
Yeah, well, I could see that. But I mean, the fiber that I'm using is merino, silk, and mohair. So it's already going to be a warmer sweater to begin with. And I'm trying to embrace, I feel like women have been taught, society has told us that our flappy arms are ugly. This is what I say. They can take a hike because I'm just going to embrace what my arms look like. So I do a lot of short sleeves. I do tank tops. I do all that stuff because I want to set an example to younger women. Embrace what your arms look like. It's okay. That is gravity at its finest. Society is wrong. That's right. And it's up to us to make a difference for our daughters that are coming up through the ranks. So you guys will see, no matter what my weight is, I still wear short sleeve stuff and tank tops because it's okay. I mean,
I have a lot of tank tops for summer too.
Exactly. That's right. Arms that held babies and give great hugs. I love them. See, you guys, I want all of you to start wearing tank tops. this summer, spring and summer, because number one, they're faster to knit. Number two, the only way society is going to change it is when we don't care what society says. We may care, but I'm still going to make a statement that it's okay. And my arms are flappy, so I don't care. That's right, Melanie. I love all these gals that wear them. Exactly. Yeah. You don't have to wear a little shirt over it. Just wear your tank top and enjoy life.
Just be yourself.
Exactly.
If someone doesn't like it, then they're not someone you want to hang out with. So
good. All right, we're going to talk about things that we have going on. We're almost on Tuesday. We're going to be doing this monthly prize. It's fantastic, valued at more than $170. We have a pair of our Swarovski crystal glasses. We have, I believe, a set of the stitch stoppers in the candy. Oh my gosh, before I go any further, how many people have received their not so politically correct ones? They're so cute. If you feel like you missed the boat, you can still join and get the previous one. I think they're adorable. I love them. We have a magnetic multi-string bracelet. If your wrists are smaller, just twist them. But they definitely are big enough. If your wrist is somewhere between a 6 and an 8, you're going to be okay for them. Oh, I love it. I'm glad that you guys like it. There are some really zippy ones.
There are. It's very exciting.
So funny. I can't wait. I'm like, in a couple of weeks, you guys are going to get another 2. I just think it's fun. My thought is you keep one of each and you give one away to one of your friends who would appreciate, so that you have like one of each, right? I think that's a fun way to share it. Patty, I saw yours. My goodness. Thank you, Sharon Peterson. They're not for everybody, but I think they're funny and I love it. We also have the Macria's caramels that are made out of Boston, all different flavors. We have the Class Supply tin, which I took that and a Knits That Fit on my trip. I had everything that I needed. I love the small space of it. And I actually put my Knits That Fit inside here and then kept my scissors and my tape measure out so that I could fit everything in one. We have this amazing 3-section crossbody or wristlet. You guys know, traveling, even if you're out and about, you don't even have to travel far. There's pockets everywhere. So put the things that are super important on the inside. We have the little cat notebook by Lady Jane, which is really nice to write your notes in. My favorite, we have the kit for the whispery hat, or there's other patterns that would work for us. This is in Copen Blue. And then we have the all 3 patterns that work from Natique. We have Autobond. We have Whispery. And we also have Anteater. One of these kits will do one of these patterns, but they're beautiful. I will say in Germany, I saw a lot of Angora sweaters. So my thing is, I want to make an Angora tank top. And I think you could get a couple, maybe 2 kits, and that would work for you. I think we're going to break apart some of them so that you can just buy the Angora by itself. But the Angora, oh my gosh, the sweaters were so beautiful. I spent a lot of time at the Art Yarns booth, and they have a local gal who's their translator, and she's fantastic. Oh, wow. And she had beautiful sweaters every day that she worked. Susan, how do they get entered to win this?
So every time you make a purchase, you get 1 entry per completed transaction, whether it's online, over the phone, in person. Every entry gets you, or every purchase gets you an entry. It is cumulative, so everything throughout the entire month counts, and we will draw it on this coming Tuesday.
All right, I'm dropping the stitch stopper for those of you. I saw some people are interested in that. The not so politically correct. You can buy previous months if you are interested, which is a fun way. Oh, I love it. Pam said she used hers as double points. That to me is, it makes a huge difference when you are doing double points, you just put one on one, one on the other. Oh, very nice. Just ordered a second one of the class supply tin. All right, so I pinned the subscription, and I think, Susan, you could put it on your end too. It's in a saved one. All right.
There it is.
Here we go. Our daily prize, which I love this. I was talking to, I had just spent a lot of time with, this is what I was thinking. I did a much better job. I know you guys see me as super outgoing, but when I go to trade shows, I kind of stay in my own lane. I had amazing time with Melissa Leitman, Gilda, Laura Zander. I met Franklin Habit and his husband. It was just amazing. Talked with the owner, Sion, of Knitting Fever. I loved everything about this trip. So I was like, pats on my back for being more outgoing, because a lot of times I just want to relax and stay in my lane and not really have to talk to anybody. I know it's because all my words come out here for you guys.
You mentioned the translator at the Art Yarns booth. I didn't even think about that, but there's a language barrier in places.
There is. Now,
Did not even
most
think about
people do speak English, but there was definitely, from being around, from traveling a lot, especially to China, and speaking with people who are Chinese, because that's, my son-in-law's Chinese, you learn to slow your words. And you also leave out words. So you make it a little bit more basic English. I could tell when I was talking, like I've slowed my speech down. I could tell when I was talking too fast because they're like trying to do it. And I was like, okay, that's rude. Slow it down. So my son and I were laughing about that. But so good. I loved Melanie. Franklin was awesome. I mean, yeah. I just thought super fun, just really outgoing, man. So I really liked that. That was really nice. It was a very quick meetup, but I really liked that. For our daily prize, we're actually giving away a kit to make what I'm wearing. This is our pattern Lagoon Mirage Cowl. It's our newest one. And this is with the Noro Tasogari in color number 11, which I believe we have some left, but when it's gone, it's gone. They're not, I think this is a yarn that they're not reordering the colors. It's
so pretty.
I think it's beautiful. And I did nothing, there's a little beaded silk and sequins in it. You can see right here. It literally doesn't matter what color you're using. If you have any of it, if you don't do anything, or just put in the paillettes just in that row. The whole thing could be paillettes, and then you just have this row with nothing.
I would love that version.
That would be gorgeous. I think I probably would like this one. I know it's crazy, but I feel like
it's gorgeous.
This one would darken it up a little bit, but you get all those bright, crazy colors. This is color number 39. Let me see what the yardage is on this. 375, so about 400 divided by 2. If you wanted all of it, I feel like you would need 2 of these.
And the prize is a half skein of Noro.
Yep, this is a half skein of Noro Tasogari. You have enough to do the small or the medium. How can I not see this?
They hide in plain
sight. 112 meters. You would need 2 of these. But it's so gorgeous. If you have not done this, this is a great, if you did not, you're new to Knittique Yarns, I definitely, my aesthetic for designing is it looks harder than what it is. So most of my patterns are not so many repeats, round repeats. This one, I thought it's 4 or 8. Oh, well, it's 12. But it's because it's like a basket weave, but look how gorgeous this is. You just use markers after each repeat. So if you are making a mistake, you know 8 stitches in or 10 stitches in that you made a mistake. I love this one. I feel it really showcases
so pretty.
What it is. So I think super pretty. You know what, when we were talking have a ball, fall, crawl?
Yeah.
This would be great with our linen. right?
Yeah,
That's
really
a
nice.
cool one. Or maybe there's a new Noro by the time we come around. So, how you get entered to win this? Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to not talk as much. Let me turn it around. All right, so how you get entered, everyone knows. In the comments, let me know, how do they get entered to win these prizes? We'll show this one. One entry for every emoji. So if you're seeing something that you love, please show us the love, or you like the comments, anything like that. That's going to give you one entry for that. If you comment on the video, it doesn't matter what you comment as long as it's nice. And even if it's not nice, it still counts because we don't go through and get rid of those.
Nope.
You are going to get 5 entries for every comment. There we go. And the easiest way of doing it is to really boost them. Oh, I forget about this one. Oh.
I would just say good morning on there, or hi peeps. It's hard to think when you're suddenly like, oh, I got to put something there.
We could just have the same thing to say every time.
We could.
That's easy too. There we go. So we've got that. You're going to get 11 entries for that. You do have to pop back in and say, I shared to my feed or something like that. It doesn't have to say feed. You just have to say shared. Shared to my stories. Thank you, Joyce, for sharing to your stories. Okay, you guys, so ridiculously easy to share to your stories. You just do this. Boop, done. Easy. Very passive. My goal is to keep reaching people. It was interesting talking to people in Germany that are other yarn stores. Could not believe that I do a live show 5 days a week. They couldn't. Everyone was like, I can't believe you do that. I love it. That's why I do it. All right, so let's see. Based on yesterday's video, who is going to get this gorgeous prize? That's right, one stitch at a time. Here we go. Who is going to be the lucky? I forgot to make it big. Stacy Ting, congratulations.
Stacy, you are local.
Yeah,
so
I love that.
next time you come see us, let us know you have a prize. We will get it from the cabinet. If you figure out you cannot make it in, next time you make a purchase, let us know in the notes you have a prize, and we will include it in your pretty pink package. We have these super cute pouches that are going to be awesome as an Easter basket filler.
I love that you say super cute.
There they are. They're super cute.
They are?
Little daisy with a ladybug.
I love these little felted bags. I think they're beautiful.
Little bees with some sunflowers, and they actually have beads on the sunflower. It's so cute. What is this one? We've got a honeybee here with the little honeycomb in there. And a little bunny with the heart balloon.
Stay tuned tomorrow. We'll have another
llama
prize. Take it out. Okay. Oop. Let me do this. Did we have a bag?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Oh, Sandy, she directed a lady at Panera to come to the boutique.
Thank you, Sandy.
Nice.
If you guys want, we can give you some cards to hand out.
Seeing if I missed
Ooh,
anything.
that's a good idea. We could hand out cards. People put their names on it, and we could do a drawing for a prize.
That would be fun.
I like that idea. Oh, I love that. All right, so, you know, could I make that more difficult?
No.
It's literally on the inside. I'm not even taking it out now. All right, who is ready to see the new spring 2024 Noro? This is the first, I believe there's 2 or 3. I'm in love with this one. Here's why. It is fibers, perfect for the season. Silk cotton polyamide 35 35 30. It is 10 out of 10, beautiful. I don't even know where to start.
Close your eyes and pick.
I know, because they're beautiful. Okay. Here we go.
It sounded like you missed. I think you had the tag.
Because my nails. I need to get my nails done again. You guys, it's gorgeous. I see this in like a fun V-neck. tank top or a t-shirt. Here it is. This is, I literally listened to it in Japanese. Kompeito. I'm not saying it with a Japanese accent. I'm just going to use American accent.
Let's show them the
This
spelling.
is Kompeito. Isn't it gorgeous? 35% silk, 35% cotton, 30% polyamide. One skein has 495 yards.
Wow.
Unbelievable. It is a DK weight. Hand wash, lay flat to dry because of the silk and cotton. I'm going to tell you guys, if you have a hand washable cycle, just wash your swatch to see how it is. I'll let you guys know because I'm going to tell you I will be washing my swatch. This is color number 3. When I say it has colors, it is crazy soft. Crazy soft. The background on it is like a cream with a gray, but you have so many colors in here. We have some, what I would call chartreuse, but we're calling lemon lime. It is a yellow chartreuse. There is like a Kelly green. There's red violet. There is sky blue. You have some coral. I mean, every color under the sun. It just came in. So here's the thing. There's only 2 projects that we found that people have even started out of this. There's the purple, there's lilac, there's neon yellow. You can kind of see that in there. Every color you could possibly imagine. I just think it's beautiful. It's almost like a tweed. Did you?
A little bit, yeah. Oh, let me get the link.
Did we? Yeah, let me do this one. It's just going to take a second for that because I have to put in Komp.
Oh, they didn't save over here.
Peito.
Even though I did them on the other one, it did not save.
Did you do it like you were going live?
I did, yeah.
Because you have to do it like you're going
did.
live. Control copy. That's all right. Here we go.
All
I'm
right,
going to post it for everyone. So sorry. Here we go. I have pinned it. Let me unpin this one. Let me pin this one. The yardage is amazing. Essentially 500 yards. 495
nice.
To be exact. 35% silk, 35 cotton, 30 polyamide. For people who are fiber sensitive, this would be an amazing yarn to use. Let's see. Kompeito is a colorful traditional Japanese candy. I love when they have stuff like that on there. They are saying you can get, even though it is a DK weight, somewhere between 19 and 21 stitches per inch. I'm going to say you could easily get 18 to 22, right? Because I think you could easily knit this at a DK weight. Noro is a single ply. Incredible ways to show. Did you save those ones that people had done it?
They're up here somewhere.
Okay, let me try and find them.
The other end. That was one.
Okay, but not the actual ones.
No, because they only had like the beginning of a raglan line. There really wasn't.
Let me open up another Ravelry. Because I want to show you kind of what it looks like. Well, let me see. Can we go to our website? Yeah, here we go. Even though this is harder to see, I'm going to pull up the other one. But it is a tweedy look. So if you're not someone who wants all the striping, this would be the yarn. It's a little bit like Hanui tweed, Hanui cotton.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, more what I'm saying is you're not getting an obvious striping. Let me go to Ravelry because I want to show you guys. If we go here, it's so new. There are not finished garments out of it. And the new spring magazine.
Auto-filling for you if you click on it.
The new spring magazine is not here yet. But I just want to show you. There's 2 people have done. See, it's that new. 2 people, 2 projects. Okay, here's one. But I thought this was pretty. But it gives you kind of an idea of what it's going to look like. this is one of the projects. If you are a newer sweater knitter, but you want to do something very simple, Diane Sosie's Knitting Pure and Simple, highly recommend them. See, they just started this on the 23rd. Here's what it's going to look like. And you would need between 2 and 3, depending on your, well, more than that, but we'll say more than 2. Lightweight summer cardigan. I love the line right here with the yarn overs with the 2 in between, and very, very simple styling on it. Really good. They do tend to run a little bit big, so that's what I'm gonna say is look at the finished measurement to make sure. 18 stitches, which she's getting, so that would be one that people have done. She's on an 8 needle to get 18 stitches, so that's what I'm saying. Even though it says it's a DK weight, you could easily make it different. Now this one was gorgeous. This is a different color, so I'll show you what the yarn looks like. She has swatched and basically put in the pattern. It's very hard to see right there just because of the different colors, but let me show you. It's really pretty. This is called Flowers in Shadow. This could be a little bit longer, so don't be discouraged by that. It's a crop, and she has it, she paired it with a pair of overalls. But do you see how there's these little reverse stocking net? I think it's reverse.
I think so.
Well, I can't make it bigger, but there's little flowers on it. Some things to point out that I would say is the picot is kind of rolling out. You would traditionally do your picot 1 or 2 sizes smaller if you want it to go next to your body, especially the under part. I like to do the whole thing smaller so that it hugs my body. I think this is really a well-styled sweater. Little bit longer for me, but I embrace that she is confident to carry that off. But you can see with a pair of overalls, you'd only get like a little side stuff, right? Okay, next. This is Susan's favorite for your all the purple people. So what it is essentially is, even though they are making this all, they don't have a base and then over dye. They literally are, this one, the main color is lavenders and purple, but you see very similar colors are in it. So I would say the speckles are generally the same and the base is a little bit different. This is color number 7. Definitely a lavender gray. There's some wisteria in it, some lilac. Look at, you have this little section that's more of a chestnut. We have aqua, we have green, we've got neon yellow, this beautiful cerulean blue, even some coral pops in there.
Just so pretty.
So pretty. I mean, I love this one.
I'm kind of surprised at myself that I didn't start knitting with it as soon as it came in, because
you're working on secret projects. Susan's our secret project knitter. And so you're working on one. You have a second one already in the lineup.
I do.
Do not wreck your arm.
I will not.
Okay.
And I'm going to finish. Okay, I don't promise to finish the first one before I start the second one, but I could alternate them.
I love the first one.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, no, I think it's beautiful.
It took me a while to get in the groove of it. I'm okay with it now, but...
Love it. What do you guys think of this one? So far, do you like color number 3 or color number 7? You know what I noticed? This has been squished in again.
Yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
It's all right. I'm just trying to figure out how we can have more room.
And this.
Yes.
I mean, my glasses are temporary right there.
Let me move the crowding because I can't show everything. I laugh about that because that was one of the things Anna said. Watch out. Okay, let me just move this temporarily so we can showcase all the colors.
Yeah.
Susan, what would be both of these? Which one? 3 or 7?
7.
Of course.
Without a doubt.
Lots of 7s. We're starting the 24 Birds Mystery Knit Along too. Oh, wait, when?
I don't know. I got gifted that one yesterday, and
nice.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. I love that. Ooh, Melanie's color number 3. Let me see. We've got Natalie's 3, Shelly's 7, Melanie's 3, Pam 7, Jerry 7, Vicky Jacob 7, Patty Palmer 7, Deb is 3, Sharon is 7. Okay, who wants to see the next one?
How about 10? Both of them.
Oh, what?
Add them together and go with number 10.
Right? Okay, here we go. I gotta close my eyes because I don't know which one to show. Okay, here we are. This is an interesting one. This background is, I feel like the palette tends to be more of a spring look, but there's definitely ones that can be used for a little bit, for people who like a brighter one. Susan's good at...
No.
Our new rule is we're saying Susan's good at math, right? Okay, so here we are. Color number 5 is the most beautiful seafoam green. It is rich. Crystal, this would look amazing on you. Seafoam green, but still the same Tweety background. So now that you can see the 3 of them, they have the same Tweety background. They're all going to be different, right? Because they are literally creating this with the fiber. That's why it's a single ply. But you can see most of them. Ooh, look at all these people with color number 5. It reminds me of Easter. Agreed, Pam. I think this whole line is an Easter collection.
Maybe we call these Easter eggs instead of Dragon Balls.
Ooh, I love that.
Put these in your Easter basket for yourself.
Exactly. Joyce loves 5. Sandy loves 5. Vicky Jacobs tends to like the Noro greens. I do. I think they're beautiful. Super pretty. I'm going to show you one more, and then we're going to talk about other pattern support for this. There's some great crochet and knit patterns. Okay, I'm going to do this just because it's lemon lime. This is the light, warm yellow. I'm going to say butter yellow, like good French butter yellow. And for those that are asking, yes, I did bring back some butter. I also brought back a tiny bit of cheese and maybe only 3 pounds of butter because I realized my favorite butter, I still had some from last time because I won't let my kids use it. Only if you're eating bread do you get it. This is color number 4. Natalie, this is your favorite so far? The yellow? Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, let's showcase some of the patterns that could work. All right, here is a springle. It would work. Instead of having all these colors, you would get 2 colors and you would do an A, B, A, B. This is easy boomerang knitting. Nothing's crazy about it. I love that you have this yarn over knit 2 together section to break it up. I don't think you need a bazillion colors because the yarn is amazing just of itself. So this would be color A, color B, color A, color B, A, B, end up with A. Springle by Brian Smith. That's a new pattern, March 2024. Nice. Okay, I thought this is cute. This is in, someone just showed me this one the other day. This is what's called Bavarian cables. And what it is, everything is knit through the back loop, so it pops out a lot. This one is knit through the back loop, and then you have the purl, but it gives you this twisted cable. The neckline on this, showstopper.
So pretty.
On the model, you can see this is definitely generous easing. So if you have, like, you want it to skim over your stomach, this is perfect. If you want it to be a little bit tighter, you just make sure that you knit the appropriate size for what you are looking at. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, this is gorgeous. So this is 23 stitches. You could easily get that gauge with it. The reason why it's tighter is the twisted ribbing makes it a little bit tighter. This is, sometimes people get intimidated by something like this, but when you're knitting it, you just use markers in between your repeats. And if you make a mistake, it's only in that last little bit. Brenda, I know, good time to sign on. If you want a little bit more simple, I love this one. We showcased this before I left. This is the parallel top. I love the chevron. I want to talk about tank tops because this is what I think hangs up people, that it's not, you have all this space here. And if you're someone whose girls are not small, I'm someone who's a triple D, all you do is, I think I can show you on this one. You have these decreased sections and then you have a straight section. You eliminate if this armhole depth is too low for you. Let's just say you want it an inch higher. You do an inch less of the straight section. Very simple. It will bring up your V-neck a little bit, but I'm okay with that. That's the easiest way to do it. Look, she's knit 3 of them.
Wow.
All right. Oh, this is great. Great, great, great. You could use 2 different colors. Be the easiest way of doing it. Remember, you're going to want to gauge. But how fun is this? I just think you could do it all in one color.
Yeah, just use the silhouette.
And that's a lot of times we look at something and I'm like, I love it, but I don't want these mini stripes. You just use the same pattern and don't do the 2-row, 2-row.
You could do 4 rows.
You could. You could do
solid.
Yeah, all solid. Okay, I really like very simple. This is kind of the tanks I like. Let me see. There is a little stitch pattern that I like. I like the neckline. Let me see if I can get a little closer on the neckline. Will it? Okay, I like this. There's a little bit of a detail on that neckline. I like it that it's a little bit wider. So again, if you're gonna wear a bra, your bra strap is not gonna show. If it does, here's my theory. Just wear a bra that's a different color and be bold. We have one more step. These are all new patterns. This is cute. Again, here's what I'm talking about right here. It's too low, in my opinion. You could wear a little cami underneath it if that's something that doesn't bother you. I'm gonna say there is a little creative styling in this one. I'm gonna pop this open, right? Now, I don't want it all up in my armpit, but maybe an inch down, because you look at where does your bra go, you just need it to be above that. Oh, this is cute.
Nice and breezy.
Yeah, that's a good use. Very simple styling. It almost looks, I can't make it bigger. Is it side to side? This almost, it's either ribbing or it's side to side. I think that's gorgeous.
Check the tags. What's their,
Sideways.
Nice.
Perfect. I love that. And look at great 39.5 to 48. Here's another one. Cute. Man, you were on a roll with Ling.
Yeah, apparently. Ones. It wasn't on purpose.
Okay, this is fun.
It's cute.
Just a little bit of a detailing. You just wear a nude color cami underneath it, right? So it doesn't look like, you can't see all your undergarments, but it kind of has that illusion. I love the bigger holes. I like this in between. Super, really pretty styling. Okay, we've got 3 more to show. Okay, I'm going to do this one next. This is color number 1, and I'm going to compare it to color number 3 so you can see the difference. I feel like this one is darker. This is warmer. Like a warm cream is the background. This is cooler, so it's more of a gray, but you can see the difference. Hopefully you guys can see the difference in the camera. Warm and cool. I would do cool for me. Cool colors look better on me. That is color number 3 for all of our baby pink peeps. We have color number 6. Oh my gosh, pretty. I'm not even gonna have time to do everything.
Talk fast.
I know. Oh my God. Okay. This is just a really pretty light pink. It's like I don't even want to say baby pink. It's cool. So it's not a warm pink, but it has beautiful shades in this one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Noro is a dream to knit with. I think they've done an amazing job of putting the fibers together with no animal fiber, which I think they've done a great job in the last few years to create amazing lines that for people who don't want animal fiber, it would work.
I just wanted to move them over.
There we go. Just because those are the new ones. And last but not least, I love this color.
It's so pretty.
This is beautiful. This is color number 8. I struggle with what color to call it. In the crayon box, I'm going to say it would be almost like a neon cornflower blue. It definitely is a cornflower blue, but it's bright as opposed to warm.
Motorcycle?
I don't know. But I just love, out of all the colors, I'm going to say this one and this one would be the two that I wear. I think it's nice, like, because my pants are electric pink, something like this would be a really cute tank out of it that would go with just about everything.
I really like those two together.
You could do a little striping thing.
Really pretty.
Okay. I'm not even going to show more patterns because I have 2 other things that I need to talk about. But again, this is Noro Kompeito, which means it's a colorful traditional candy, just about 500 yards. I'm going to say DK light worsted because it could easily go in that. All natural fibers, except for there's some polyamide to strengthen. So 35 silk, 35 cotton, 30 polyamide. All right, so there's that. I'm going to put it aside because goodness knows I talked a lot about this yarn. It's beautiful. We have so much, so I'm like, I want to give the other ones their due. This is something that a few, I think before Christmas, we were able to get a couple of this one. We have a new order of, small order of the magnetic, but this was the purple firefly. Everyone was asking about more of those. Tony was one who did it, who asked, and here we are. We were able, luckily, to get a few more of them.
Yes, it is purple.
It is definitely purple. If you have not used these shawl pins, frankly, I'm in love with this. I'm going to drop the link, and I'm going to put it right here for everyone. We do have a limited amount of these. Do you want to talk about those while I get this one thing done? Just the details, why you like them.
They are super duper strong. You can go through 2 layers of your knitting plus your shirt. So put the backing on the inside of your shirt, and then this of course goes on the front. The magnet's up here, so it's going to hang a little bit sideways like that, and you can just flit around with you all day. But very, very strong. So strong that I'm not going to try and undo it with one hand.
No, it really is strong. Okay, here's the other one. So we're just showing these. This is a beautiful gold dragonfly. I love the little twist in the tail. You're going to see champagne and a little bit of gold. Beautiful. Obviously, this would be your favorite, but everyone else, what do you think? Do you like the gold? Do you like the purple? And I think we have a dozen of each. That was what I was able to get. I literally bought everything they had in their stock.
Nice.
For those of you who have the enamel shawl pins, what do you think about them? I like that they actually hold it. I'm going to show you even with this. It's not like this needs a shawl pin, but sometimes I do a pin just so that it doesn't turn around.
Yeah, it doesn't shift.
It doesn't shift. So I'm going to put this. How do I want this? Hard to see it.
Shelly says purple, of course.
This goes underneath and it holds it. So there we go. I think this, I would want it a little further out. So hold on.
It looks really good with that cowl.
Right? It's just a little bit of decoration. and it holds it so that it does not move around, but so beautiful. The company that I buy this from, they've never heard of what I use it for. They're just using it as brooches, right? Or on your bags. They're not just for your clothing. You can put them on your knitting bag. You could put them on your purse because it's going to hold with the earth magnet. Let me show you this side. It's really big. You know how if you have your earrings are a little bit heavy, the backings are a little bit bigger. Here's your earth magnet, and because there's so much around the edge, it holds it stable. Yeah, I definitely like the gold with this one. There's enough purple people in this store, so I'm not the purple person. I am gold, silver, pink. So that is the dragonfly. And then we've got one more thing. I think these are gorgeous for those of you who have been asking us for more bags. We have a brand new bag. This is called Purple Majesty. I let Susan name it. These are made locally here in Elk Grove with beautiful purple fabrics. We have 3 different fabrics. They are hand created one at a time. I love that she sews. We had these made. I love that. To me, bougie.
Yeah.
I just think it's fancy. I love everything about it. The bags are made locally. Here are the 3 fabrics.
So pretty.
Right?
My favorite flowers.
We have a purple and green marble, which you guys know, purple and green are perfect. I love this banding at the top. It's shades of blues. There's a little bit cobalt blue, a little bit of a sky blue, kind of a seafoam blue. This is a really dark purple, and then other shades of purple are on it. And then on the inside, Susan's favorite flower, pansies. We do have a limited amount of this. Shout out to our amazing local seamstress. Beautiful. She just does beautiful work. She's one of our Knittique Girls moms. And I just think I love the work that she does. You can see when I say amazing, things are lined up. She did an extra thing around. She even changes her colors. So everything's purple. It's totally lined so that nothing catches. They're boxed at the bottom to make it perfect, snag free. I use these for traveling. I put my shoes in them so that my shoes, here's the thing, don't let your shoes be naked in your bag. They need to be inside a bag because they're dirty. The soles of your shoes are dirty, so they need to be in a protective bag. So I separate things because you can get them much easier packing when they're in stuff like this. These are the locally made lined project bags, Purple Majesty. Yeah?
Mouthful, yes.
That is a mouthful. Let me do the link and then, 4 minutes. Look at it.
Wow.
Who thought? That's what else someone said. How can you talk for an hour? I was like, I could talk for an hour and a half. Easy. I mean, here's the thing. When I love what you do, it's a really good, easy day of working. Okay, here we go. Control copy. There we go. Unpin. Look at this, all this work. If anyone's a seamstress, let me just tell you, I decided I would make one of these bags. I was like, nope.
It's a lot of
work. A lot of pay attention to the details to get your seams to line up.
It's a lot of pins.
I was like, ooh, no thank you. All right, so there we go. I pinned the link for those of you. We're going to talk about what we're wearing, and then we're going to head out. We have things to do. I am wearing, everyone knows, this is our newest pattern out of Noro. I can't remember what yarn I used. Do you? It's already put away.
Tassagori.
Oh, thank you.
I think. Yeah.
This was a new fall 2023. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Lagoon Mirage. You're not a size 8. Now this is, because it is we did not do it tight, so it really lays flat. You could do it a little bit tighter if you wanted. I like really loose.
I like it loose.
I like it nice and drapey, which is my favorite thing to wear. But look at, this is a gorgeous example of what the striping Noros do. Just the gentle shade from one to the next. All right, I'm going to turn it around. Oh my goodness. So sorry you're seeing the ceiling. This is a harder thing to do. Well, look, there's 16 links there. How come that didn't come out?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I just made it sideways.
That's what it does.
Well, that's crappy.
You get used to it. You learn to read sideways.
But it's sideways for them. You'd think, don't you think it changes?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I'm going to do it just to see.
Do it, and then you can watch the screen. It doesn't change our view.
Interesting.
And then when you get all done, well, while she's doing that, this is one of the
interesting
Veronica cowl versions from Noro, and Nancy made this one, so I love it.
I love it. I didn't even know Nancy made that.
She did.
That's like a hug.
It is, and I'll show you the. It's supposed to be seamed all the way down, but that's just frankly too much. So you can see I have unseamed it some, and I might do a little more. That way it's not quite so thick on your neck.
Okay, put it on and then turn around so we can show people. So here's the thing. You don't have to do everything like the pattern says. It's almost like one of our convertibles.
Don't know if I'm straight. I don't know.
No, but you see how it is? So it's not so tight, and it opens it up.
It'll go over my shoulders a little bit.
Yeah.
I might get a cold shoulder right there, but you
I think you'd only need one of these.
Yeah, it's
one of the new yarns.
It was one barrel ball of worsted.
There we go. You could use the brand new yarn.
Make it a little
Kompeito.
looser. Don't seam it all the way, because then it's like,
yeah, it's a little too much.
So.
Look how good. Okay, and before we go, I want with the comments, how amazing did Susan do? Seriously,
you guys.
She needs the love. This is definitely outside Susan's comfort zone to be the host, but she's doing amazing.
Thank you.
It just means I get to leave more. The funny thing is, because of the retreat, I'm going to be gone Friday and Saturday, so it's like okay, and then I'll be in Chicago. So just shout out, my team is amazing. They did a great job. I come home and my store is beautiful. Things are done. It's organized. I am one of the luckiest boss ladies, I would say. I cannot get this one. There's some definitely, crooked, look at what happened. It got crooked.
You changed the angle of the stick you're holding.
Oh my Lord.
You have to compensate ahead of time for what it does.
Yes.
So pass it back.
I'm not a good videographer. All right, lovelies, we will see you tomorrow. I will be in the store teaching if you want to come visit. We just got some great stuff for you. But as always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch us, whether it's here or on YouTube or you're watching it later. We just really appreciate the friendships and the support that we get from you. The best job ever. We are lucky to have you, and we're so excited for what you're going to see in the next few weeks. So have an amazing Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.